All right. Nice little live stream fail. Entire stream setup just crashed. So, try it again. Let's try it again. There we go. All right, so we lost the mission. But we're gonna try a different one here. All right, closest one with the PC-24. It replaced it with a Grand Caravan. We're not flying a Grand Caravan overseas. It's not gonna happen. Okay, don't have the time for it. So the next latest PC-24 mission around the East Asia side is the medical transfer to Beijing. So instead of going from China to South Korea, we're going from South Korea to China. All right, so let's see. Today you're bringing back Min Ju Bae, 33-year-old South Korean patient. Reason for aeromedical transfer, severe asthma seizure. Operational context is crisis caused by respiratory infection. So we're gonna be flying him to China for medical help. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look to make sure that our runway is larger than 100 feet long. All right, we got 7,500 feet. We're gonna be fine. Accept the mission. Fire up the VR. Look at a nice, beautiful red bird. There we go. We're in VR. We're good. All right, see what we got here fuel-wise. It's gonna require 1,800 pounds of fuel. We got 2837. We're gonna send it up to 3,500, just because I know it's gonna give us a busted landing. All right. All right. All right, let's get our checklists up. Okay. Just say pre-flight's complete. Or start an engine, parking brake set. Check. Okay, battery switches on. Check. Okay, flight plan as desired. Let's send it. To the avionics. Activate it.
System test. Okay.
Check. Altimeter, set barometer. Well, we'll find out what that is once we gain this panel. Okay, fuel quantity, check. Let's see. Can't find out till we turn this panel on. Passenger signs. I don't see anything for that. Seatbelts. No smoking. Under cabin lights. Okay. Check. Alright, let's start the engine up. Our nav lights on. Here. Two. Oxygen on. Check. Beacon on. Power levers to idle. Check. Engine master set to run. Check. Right, engine start. Okay, we have ignition. Right generator on. Turn left on while we're here. Not part of the checklist. They forgot that. Okay, flaps set and check. Alright, let's check our fuel here. Set our trim. Okay, got 3,500 pounds. We're good. Okay, trim set. Light control for incorrect. Good. Avionics are already set. Doors closed and locked. Left engine start.
Captain, I'm going to remind you of today's mission info while Nam Wee is checking everything's okay. Mingyu is a 33-year-old man. Came here in a Judy Hack Bion 1 with his colleagues
Okay.
for a touristic trip.
All set.
Requires specialized management in a specialized unit. Vital signs stable. No observed complications. Mingyu's colleague is here too. Name's Mi Jaeon.
He's still weak, so fly carefully. Please.
All right, we're looking good here. All right, we're gonna announce taxi.
Suwon traffic, Nasty 8 India, Mike Sierra 1811 is taxiing to runway 15 left. Suwon traffic.
Nice little airport. Surprised there's no tower here. Go. Got text to speech turned on now. Okay. Turn on our terrain avoidance.
Suwon traffic. Nasty 8 India, Mike Sierra 1811. Taking off runway 15 left. Departure to the west. Suwon traffic.
Set our altitude here for 1,000. Heading to 270. Get lined up. Everybody, hold on. Let's do it. You're up. Flight director here. Autopilot. Auto throttle. Can't do that yet. Speed. Hitting select. Turn on our autopilot, huh? Too fast here. There we go. Oh shit.
Careful with maneuvers. Impact vision on board.
Half bank, please. There we go. Nav mode. Yeah, wonder why we can't turn on our auto throttle. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't want to do anything. okay. Anyways. Flying 270. Oh, okay. I think it just doesn't light up. Not stuck at 200. ATR. So, do I have to bring it all the way to the front and then enable it? Yeah. Here, yeah, got it. No. All right. Nav's turned on. Keep climbing. Okay. Turn it on now. What's this? Why is it blinking at me? Let's do some contacting here.
Close approach. Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811. 3 miles northwest of Romeo Kilo, X-ray Bravo 6, 6700. Request IFR to Zulu, Juliet, India, India. Ready to copy.
Nasty Nate India Mike Sierra 1811 is cleared to Zulu Juliet India India Airport as filed. Squawk 0046.
Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811, cleared to Zulu, Juliet, India, India Airport as filed. Squawk 0046.
Nasty Nate India Mike Sierra 1811. Read back correct. Radar contact 7500. QNH 1015. Continue to GAYON following heading 275. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain flight level 440.
Continue to GYON following heading 275. Resume own navigation. Climb and maintain flight level 440. Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811.
Nasty Nate India Mike Sierra 1811. Contact Incheon
2545.
125.45. Good day.
Going to 125.45. Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811. Incheon Center, Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811 is at 8,700 climbing flight level 440.
Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra
right, we're doing okay. Missed a couple of radio call outs earlier, but we're past it all. Okay, now we can fly higher than, or faster than 200. Yeah, I don't know why this thing's busted too. Is what it is. Turn on the weather. Here's right there.
Report them in sight. Nasty 8 India, Mike Sierra 1811. Have the generic in sight.
Gonna just keep this the entire mission then? Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Oh, flaps are up. That's why I can do auto throttle. Now it's good. Where'd it go? Right there.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Korean Air 827.
Definitely needed a refresher on this thing. Been a while since I've flown the PC-24. Next time I do it, it's gonna be flawless. least the cabin altitude's looking good. Sexy bird. Very sexy bird.
Now we release an update on Mingyu's medical report. City update.
Graphics right now are all set to ultra VR settings. Nothing adjusted other than that. Hey, buddy. Camping trips suck. The campsite, they banned campfires, and so we just we didn't unpack shit. Grab my headset. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard me on that. The engine was pretty loud. We drove to the campsite and we saw that the Great State that we went to, they banned all campfires, even though it was a blue level fire hazard. So pretty close to green. It goes green, blue, yellow, orange, red. And so, I don't know. I think they're just giving the finger to everybody for fun because there was an actual low risk of fire, but they're preventing all fires from. And you know, when you go camping, you want a campfire. So we would be stuck with our, and they even banned charcoal, if you could believe it. So we just packed shit up, and then we went down to the big lake nearby and enjoyed a nice walk around the state side of the lake, and spent about 6 hours there at the lake. And Baxter did some attacking of the waves there, and then had a nice halibut. So, you know, the day wasn't ruined, but the camping was horrible. We couldn't believe it because there's plenty of camping happening in our state with fires and all that stuff, but just right across the state line, they banned all fires, even though it was raining. It was crazy. Is what it is. Gavin Newsom is just a menace to society at this point.
Cold smooth. Present heading in altitude. Yeah. Tower horrible. 118.2 is Stanley 909er.
But the halibut that I had was amazing. And then Irene ordered a Reuben sandwich, so we each ate half of that. Half halibut, half Reuben. Couldn't complain about the food. Other than the servers all had blue hair and didn't know how to say you're welcome. But you know, it's just their salary being paid. Just their wages. What's that say? Dock crew? Ooh. Yeah. And then get this, the campsite that we went to was 15 feet from the highway. So we wouldn't have had a good time either way. We would have packed it up after hearing the third truck come by, or the motorcycle gang go by for the third time. That was pretty ridiculous. They should have moved it much closer to the river. You could hear a car go by a mile away from where the campsite was. So we sat at the bench, had a snack, and then we got the fuck out of there. Then we drove around the big lake looking for an open campsite, but they were all booked up. All booked up. Plus there's no fires, so fuck it. Guess we'll just climb a mountain nearby next time and set up shop. Yep. Ton of people at the lake though. Yeah, it looked like Mexico, man. Like a beach resort.
Time to just stay out of CA.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we'll just go up the mountain and start our own campfire up there. Everything's legal where we're at right now. There's no fire watch or anything like that. All right, just switching waypoints right now. It's funny, their label is like 4 miles away from them. That's supposed to be them. And that's them. Weird. I think they just put a label over them. Alright, we're 4,000 feet away from our desired altitude. Start slowing the descent down to about 500 feet a minute. Plenty of fuel. When we got home, we made s'mores, so not a complete loss. Just had a fire on our living room table instead. Little burner. And after I'm done with this flight, I'm gonna do a lot of home cleanup. Mom and Dad are coming down from Idaho in a couple of days, so I got a lot of cleaning up after. I gotta spice this place up. But I'm also gonna make some sloppy joes tonight as well. We got some manwich sauce. Already got some chopped up onion. Got some artisan potato buns. Yeah. Life is gonna be good tonight. How's your weekend going? You sipping on anything nice?
Smooth. Long as fuck. My wife had to go to something yesterday, so I was alone with the kids all day.
Oh.
Today we drove up to her parents' house, so a lot of time in the car, and the kids sleeping in the car threw them off.
Oh no. Yeah. That's horrible. Because then they're gonna be up at like 3 a.m. and shit. How do you get them back on track after something like that? You just keep them awake for too long, or force them to go to sleep early? Because that, I don't think that ever works. Just put a bag over their mouth for a while. asphyxiate them until you see their eyes close, and then take it off.
Cold smooth. If I find something that works, I'll let you know.
Yeah. My brother's 2 kids, he couldn't do anything about it. Other than shut off the Wi-Fi. That's about it. But your kids are too young for that. Back in the day, they just gave us a little bit of whiskey. That was enough to get us to pass out. Little brandy as well. Whiskey or brandy. The There Will Be Blood parenting method. You need this flight to speed the fuck up.
I didn't check your eyes with my pen lamp here. Fine. You can close them now if you feel it helps.
Alright, 2 miles till the next turn. 200 feet away from flight ceiling.
Cabin crew, we're at cruise altitude. Good for you.
Can you check on patient?
On in, doctor.
Kind of looks like a hammerhead shark from this angle.
You're right. No, we don't have the resources. All we can do. Our patients are stressed. We need to land immediately and get immediate news to the hospital.
Oh, interesting.
But I need you to stay focused and get us a pre-route information.
Ming Yu's not doing okay, huh? Well, asthma attack's not working out for Mingyu. Don't worry, Mingyu. We're taking you to China for help. You'll be just fine. Wonder if this is gonna be the first person that dies on my aircraft. Today. Yeah, Mingyu, there's no hospitals for about 500 miles. I hope you're fine with that. It helps you out, Mingyu. I can turn up the fan. There you go. That should help your asthma.
Cold smooth. Call General Tso.
General Osa. What is this, Dynasty Warriors? I might stream that one when the remake for 3 comes out. Those Dynasty Warriors games were hella fun. Even the movie on Netflix is fucking sweet. There's probably 20 or 30,000 people dying in the first 10 minutes of that film. And it turned into zombies. The zombies, like, I'm getting pinged here. One sec.
Cold smooth. Game was pretty good.
I loved it. 1205.
Decimal 5. Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811. Nanchang Center, Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811. Flight level 440.
Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811. Nanchang Center, radar contact, continue to Donvo.
Roger, roger. Yeah, the first 10 minutes of that Netflix film is just like it has the same characters that are in the game, for Dynasty Warriors, the first like 3 games. But like they have this Chinese general that is like a corrupt general, and he like as soon as the first war or fight's over, he kind of just takes over China, and they have to go after him, but they help him out for the start, kind of like Call of Duty 2 in a way, Modern Warfare 2. And the horse that dude rides on is no joke the size of this Pilatus PC 24. And when you see like the zombie army that this shaman turns all the enemies into, it's just so stupid. It's what's so fucking awesome at the same time. It's like watching like a live action Popeye. They rush. There's probably 60 men grabbing the horse and like gnawing at it as the horse is like just trying to run in a general direction through 300 or 400 people. And then at the end of the movie, there's another set piece where the horses are running down waterfalls as they fight with the swords. It's the dumbest shit, but it's so cool at the same time. That's a great movie to watch if you're drunk. Alright, I'm gonna speed this bad boy up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I hit the wrong button. Oh, I know what happened. There we go. Holding Alt instead of Control. Cool. Alright, we're speeding this one up. The game lied to us when it says it's going to be a hour-and-a-half flight. Look at this stream here. Yeah, it's already been almost an hour. We're not even halfway through. Maybe it meant like an hour and a half, like time zone, like Zulu time. No, Zulu never changes. Whoa!
Cold smooth. Take the shortcut.
I'm trying to. I'm gonna find a black hole over here. Let's speed it up even more. Gonna end up in the forest. Fighting headhunters. Look at that. The AI doesn't know what to do when you speed the game up. You see this? It's like it's changing the pitch for real time, but the game's running at like 5 times speed. so it doesn't know how to calculate autopilot.
Nasty Nate India.
Yeah.
Nasty Nate India. Mike
Yeah,
Sierra
I got you, bro.
111. Please acknowledge.
Going to 118.9er. Nasty Nate India. Mike Sierra 1811. Shenyang Center. Nasty Nate India. Mike Sierra 1811. Flight level 440.
Nasty Nate India. Mike Sierra 1811. Shenyang Center. Radar contact. Continue to POVAC.
All right, speed it back up. It's crazy that the passenger is already sick, so we can do whatever the fuck we want. All right, let's slow it down just one bit. Let's see if it can calculate that. It can. So if I speed it up one more setting. No, it's fine right now. Already burnt half our fuel. Over half our fuel.
Cold Smooth. Is Edward Scissorhands a good movie?
It was back when... I'd say it was a good movie. There's still parts of the film where it's cool, but I think if you watch the supporting cast, it's not a good movie anymore. And I think the music isn't good anymore either. You want to watch a good Tim Burton film, fucking watch the original Batman movie. Fucking listen to that Prince soundtrack. Like almost Master of Puppets on bass.
LOL, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Jack Nicholson. So fucking good. Even Alfred was perfect in that movie. Michael Keaton couldn't fucking turn his neck, so he had to move his body everywhere he wanted to look, because it was like a latex, just like a completely, like all they had to do is just put like one slit right here on his neck, but
Cold Smooth. I've seen Edward Scissorhands as a kid but don't remember much about it. There's probably a reason for that.
Yeah. Winona Ryder was good in that movie. Johnny Depp was good in that movie. Can't remember his name. The man with the golden gun. For some reason I just can't remember his name right now. You know, who plays his dad was good in the movie, but all the supporting actors in that film were horrible. Like, you watch their acting and it's just so B-level acting. It's like very, and I think it's on purpose that they made all the characters just one-dimensional, aside from Winona Ryder and Johnny Depp and his dad. Even his dad's one-dimensional. He's like Geppetto, you know? It's just Pinocchio with scissor hands. That's all the film is. But Pinocchio had one hell of a cast, you know? Pinocchio had some creepy ass cats. They'll take you to the island. Getting eaten by a whale. I think a good Tim Burton film is Big Fish. That one still holds up today. Ewan McGregor is really good in that one.
Smooth. James and the Giant Peach is psychotic.
Yeah. One of my I took a demo reel class to get out of college when I was going to film.
Nasty Nate India.
Oh, hold on.
Sierra 1811. Contact Beijing Center on 120.35. Good day.
2035.
120.35 for Nasty Nate India.
So one of my final courses when I was getting out of film school, get my bachelor's, was a demo reel class, and I made friends with the teacher, and his name's Curran Engel.
Beijing Center, Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811.
Am I going too fast still? Yeah, I think so. And he was the producer for James and the Giant Peach.
Nasty Nate India. Mike Sierra 1811.
And so he mentioned that film, and he said that was like one of the best experience of his life was helping make that film. I don't think was Tim Burton involved in that movie? I know that the team behind Nightmare Before Christmas made it possible, but I don't know if Tim Burton did anything to make that film. It looked like he did. Like, all the characters looked like he did, but I don't know if he did or not. Is this Plain Even movie? There we go. This is in slow-mo. Yeah, we're dangerously low on fuel. Only got 676 pounds of fuel per wing. Yeah, that teacher liked me so much, he recommended me to Dick Clark Productions, and that was literally as soon as I graduated, I was working for Fox. That shit turned my life around, baby. Woof. Yeah, can you speak? Good boy. Oh, yeah, good one. Yeah, can you howl? Yeah? Doing 360s on me? Huh? Huh, kiddo? Yeah. Come on, chin scratch. There you go. Of course, you start petting their face, it goes to butt like 5 seconds later. Minimum. James and the Giant Peach would be a great film to show kids, though. Makes you really, really hate ugly women. And you're okay with spiders after that film too. We've already burned 2,200 pounds of fuel. Are we gonna even make it to China? I don't think so. Wow, what a lie. Once we burn 3,500 pounds of fuel, which was 1,000 more than what it suggested, we're gonna be like right here. We gotta make it all the way to here. Yeah, we're like almost going to Mongolia, basically. What a fucking lie. It's Microsoft for you. They don't know how to tell you anything correct. That's like the beach ball from Mac OS that tells you about 0 minutes remaining, about 0 seconds remaining. I should have just filled the sucker up with fuel. All right, welcome to China.
Cold Smooth. You don't read, do you?
I read a lot. Just when it comes to books, not a lot of narrative. I read a lot of technical manuals. So I've been reading these like a Warhammer series,
Cold
like
Smooth.
Horus,
Gotcha.
Horus Heresy. That one's pretty cool. It's kind of like Dune. I like Frank Herbert books. But like, yeah, it's gotta be a really good book. So I'll pick them up every now and then, but I probably only read like one narrative book every year. It's like not a lot. Not a lot these days. I'm reading too much internet. If I took myself off the internet at night, I'd probably go through a book a month.
Cold Smooth. It's almost October, so I was thinking about reading Dracula again.
Oh yeah.
That book is awesome.
Bram Stoker's Dracula is the shit. Perfect movie too. Perfect movie. I read a lot of Stephen King books growing up when I was a kid, and so kind of made me not want to read. The Hunger Games books were nice, but they were for like teenagers.
Cold Smooth. Yeah, that shit was long just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Cold Smooth. The Stephen King books.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Pet Cemetery was a badass book, though. Are we gonna make it? Let's see. Already used the amount of fuel that they suggested we fly with. Now we only have the reserve that I picked.
Cold Smooth. Never read that, but I like the movie.
I was the opposite. I loved the second movie, but I think the acting in the first movie was so bad. As a kid, it was fine. As an adult, you just can't. You can't take that kid seriously. You never could. You were rooting for that fucking truck. Oh no, mom! It's kind of like Kevin McAllister in the first Home Alone versus Kevin McAllister in the second Home Alone. Oh no, I'm awfully scared. Luckily, yeah, Joe Pesci fucking rescued that film. And his buddy, who doesn't really act too much anymore. Probably found him in the parking lot with some VHS tapes or something, wearing high heels.
Cold smooth. Yet I saw it when I was like 10 and was like, man, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pet Sematary 2 still holds up to this day. It's got the kid from Terminator, you know, John Connor. It's got the guy who plays the drill sergeant.
Home Alone is a perfect movie.
Home Alone 2, though, much better. Dude, the bricks to the face. Then again, you know, a paint can to the face, that's pretty brutal. That would kill a man. Everything in those films will kill someone. So I'm glad that was our childhood. You're not watching all these like CG animals. You just had like these stuntmen that could take a hit. These camera angles that would just trick you into thinking that someone's about to die. Fucking Merv's hair catching on fire and he sticks it into the the lighter fluid toilet and it goes boom. Touching the doorknob that's like had a car battery on it for an hour and it's just melting.
Cold smooth. You just have a crush on Pigeon Lady.
Absolutely, she was a that was a 10 out of 10. The creepy person is better in Home Alone 1 because he actually comes to the house and like lifts up the wet bandits. He's got like that I know what you did last summer look.
People send her Christmas cards every year. The actresses who played her.
For real?
Nice thing.
That's pretty cool. And they like send little turtle doves to her. Oh, fucking hey. So fast when you turn up the speed of the game.
Descend and maintain 15,000.
Alright, here we go.
India, Mike Sierra 1811.
15,000. Starting our descent. I think that KB's toy shop was one of the coolest things seeing as a kid. All right, seatbelts on. Descend at 5 degrees. Turn on our speed brakes while we're here. We actually might have enough fuel here to land. speed her back up. You ever see The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin after Home Alone 2? That movie like destroyed his career. I loved it. That was a crazy film. Rated R. That was definitely a blockbuster film. I think the best movie you could ever rent at Blockbuster would have been Split Second with Rutger Hauer. Where a detective's basically trying to get revenge for his dead partner and finds out that he's not after an actual serial killer. He's after a mutant that likes to steal body parts from people. Kind of like Jeepers Creepers, but it was like 20 years prior. The entire film, he's like walking around wearing a trench coat. He's got like a Gatling gun. Got a fucking big old pistol the size of this aircraft, basically. He's chewing on a cigar like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He looks just like Duke Nukem the entire movie. And he's got like this pussy partner that he just machismos by the end of the film. The turnaround of the whole point of that film is political correctness gets you killed. And that was one of the coolest films watching as a kid growing up. Like a Total Recall level. Awesome. You tell everybody on that movie was on cocaine. But yeah, Rutger Hauer, he was awesome in that. He was awesome, obviously, Blade Runner. He is like the greatest actor ever back then. What's the other one? The Hitcher. Dude, he's in like all the great films. Even when he just phones it in, he's amazing.
Cold Smooth. You gotta rock a mustache, dude. It will look good on you.
Right here?
I just got one after I shaved today and I'm keeping it for a while. We will be the Mustache Brothers when we stream.
Hey, if you turn on a face cam, I'll do it. My stash would grow in to peak performance level in about 2 weeks. We can do and it's pretty close to No Shave November. So if I started early.
Cold Smooth. I swear you'd look like Burt Reynolds.
Fucking Burt. All right. You sold me on it. I'm going to shave everything except for my mustache area. Still gotta kiss the eczema wife. I'll get I do have some
Let's go.
I have some beard oil left over from when I kept a nice Viking beard, but I gotta find it. It's probably still in like a medicine cabinet drawer from a move ago. Right, just in a box that says bathroom on it. All right, we're gonna turn on our terrain avoidance.
China Southern 610
Wow, look at this fucking airport over. It's huge, dude. It's it's a spaceport.
Cold smooth. Yeah, I'm growing mine out now. I don't have a stream camera. I'd have to buy one. Maybe an Amazon deal will come.
You know, there's a phone app for Windows that will just turn your cell phone camera into a webcam. You can use something like that if you don't want to buy anything. It's just the phone app built into Windows, so you don't even have to download it. Oh wait, no, it's Android only though. I don't think you have an Android, right? Your iOS. All right, we're 15K. 15K. Yo, 12-4.
Cold smooth. I have Android, but I'd rather get a camera than mess with my phone.
Roger.
Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra, 1811, traffic in sight.
There she is, right there. Boom. Descend, maintain 3600.
Descend and maintain 3600. Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra, 1811.
All right, turn our landing lights on. Boom.
Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811. You can cancel IFR. Continue VFR to your destination.
Okay. Let's cancel our IFR then.
Beijing Center, Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811. Cancel IFR at this time.
Squawk 1200 probably.
Nasty Nate India, Mike
7000.
Sierra 1811. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Okay, Roger. All right, so we are landing at VFR pattern. Yangning Air. Okay, so let's find out what the frequency is. They don't have a frequency? Oh shit. They have a 7,500 foot runway and no frequency? Cool. All right, weather. All right, 30. Cool. Air brakes back up. We're almost in 200 knots. Let's see if we can spot this runway here. Looks to be right here. I share my right eyeball. It's right there. On my left eyeball, it's right here. No idea what it is on the stream here. Okay, I'm gonna do approach 119er. Yongying. Okay, do flaps 10. Flaps 5 until we slow down to 150. $165, we can probably do it. Let's go flaps 15. All right, we're gonna turn on heading mode and set it to north for a minute. Okay, air brake's back up. Back down to resting. Let's see it. Come on. Come on.
Terrain ahead.
Yeah, come on. Let's go, baby.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Uh-uh.
Terrain ahead.
Woo!
Pull 500. Terrain ahead.
All right.
Pull up.
All right, I'll throw off. Autopilot off. Gear down. Wants me to retract gear. That's not happening. Look, our landing spot's right there. Nearest airport list. Yongying. Traffic. Runway for landing. Runway 23. Full stop.
Zulu Juliet India, India traffic. Aston 8 India, Mike Sierra 1811. 6 miles east, 3900. Inbound to land, runway 2 tree. Zulu Juliet India, India traffic.
Patient okay for landing. He'll be quick and smooth. It's serious there.
We'll be landing soon, Nijayon. Time to buckle up.
Buckle up, baby. sick track.
Zulu Juliet India, India traffic. Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811. 3 miles northeast, 2400. Inbound to land, runway 2 tree. Zulu Juliet
No, no,
India,
no. We're on
India
final,
traffic.
baby.
500. Stall.
No, no, no. We ain't stalling.
Zulu Juliet India, India traffic. Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811 is on final. Runway 2 tree. To land, Zulu Juliet India, India traffic.
500. Stall.
We're on the numbers, baby.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Oh, woo!
Cold smooth. Beautiful.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Almost in hospital. Just a few minutes more.
Almost in hospital. That's how I want my doctor to speak to me. Almost in hospital. All right, taxi light. Probably gonna get a B grade because of the lack of game cooperating with us at the start.
Zulu Juliet India, India traffic. Nasty Nate India, Mike Sierra 1811 is taxiing to parking. Zulu Juliet India, India traffic.
All right, we made it. That is a cool looking plane right there. I'm glad we sped the game up because it says we only traveled 400 nautical miles, but there's no way. It's gotta be busted whenever you speed up the game. It says it's gonna be an hour and a half. It's already been almost 2 hours probably. Yeah, hour 40. But it looks like they fixed the delay that it takes Tower to tell you to descend in this latest patch, so that's good. They just need to patch about 10 more things and we'll be golden. It's a nice refresher though. Very nice refresher. Damn, they even give me a flagger. Nice. Maybe it's not a flagger. No, that's not a flagger. That's just some dude.
Thank Captain. You did a great job managing the situation.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby.
To Beijing, Nanyuan Airport's hospital, and all's well that ends well.
Get them out of my plane. Get off my plane. All right, so I guess we're probably gonna. Oh, look at my guy sliding around. Woohoo! Landing smoothness, but everything went perfectly. Okay, we got an F rank. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it, baby. Woo! That came out wrong. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, Cold Smooth.
Cold Smooth. Wait, what?
Wait, what do you mean why?
Cold Smooth. You failed.
Oh, why'd I fail? There was when I was climbing. I was going to get an F, but I guess they whatever glitches that they penalized me on didn't count at the end. So when we were starting the ascent in this flight, let me just turn off. Yeah, so when we took off, the it was penalizing me for not doing any contacting or airspace clearance or getting my IFR activated, but the takeoff was supposed to be VFR, but it penalized me anyways. So I was gonna request clearance after the takeoff, and it penalized me in the game, kind of like how it sometimes will penalize you if. Yeah, man, it's getting the job done. The next update, I no longer have to use this OBS tool because it'll have native single eye preview support. So the frame rate's gonna go at least like 30% faster. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna feel real after the next update. It's all the update's already working in beta, so I'm seeing people do it, but you can't do career mode in the beta version and expect it to carry through, you know? So everything I'm doing right now is the build, the actual build. Watch our rank go up. Woo! Oh yeah. Yeah, this wouldn't transfer through the beta. So you'd have everything unlocked. It wouldn't be worth playing. Career wise, everything else would be worth playing, but when the PlayStation 5 version of the game comes out in November, it's either early December or late November, that's when the next update will be pushed, and it'll be like the stable build of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I know, it'll be almost 2026, and it'll finally be stable for 2024. Yeah, I don't know. Anywho.
Cold Smooth. Right on, buddy. Have a good night.
You too, big guy. All right, we're growing this sucker out. We're gonna get the Burt Reynolds rolling, and then I'm gonna start driving around a Camaro. No, what did he drive? He drove around a Corvette. Yeah. Yeah, I think he drove around a Corvette. He didn't drive around a Camaro. For Smokey and the Bandit. I watch more of his movies than his shows. The movie where it's like him and Clint Eastwood as buddy cops, so fucking good. I would watch that in Idaho with Tyrell at his log cabin. He had that shit on VHS. Dad and I would just get hell of crowned out of our minds at that log cabin watching that film right next to the fireplace. Dude, it was so good. Anywho, all right. Good night, guy. Hasta luego. Yeah.